All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going on a pretty incredible journey, one that starts in the farthest reaches of space and lands right back here, on the ground beneath our feet. We're going to explore what it really means to know your home, not just as an address on a map, but as a living, breathing place. This quote from Wendell Berry, it just sets the stage so perfectly, doesn't it? It's asking us to look at the world in a whole new way. What if every single place holds something sacred? And what's our role in honoring that, instead of, well, contributing to its destruction? That's really the heart of what we're digging into. So to really understand our home, we have to start big. And I mean really big. We're going to pull the lens way, way back to the cosmic scale, because understanding who we are is the first step to understanding where we are. And look, this isn't just some beautiful poetry. This is straight up physics. The process is called stellar nucleosynthesis. Think about it. The carbon in your DNA, the oxygen you're breathing right now, the iron in your blood, none of it was originally from Earth. It was all cooked up in the crazy heat and pressure inside stars that lived and died billions of years ago. We are, quite literally, made of stardust. Okay, so if we all come from this same cosmic fire, how does that unity show up right here on this planet? Well, that leads us to this core idea of a bioregion. Just think of it as your life place. It's your home, but it's defined by nature, not by people. It's not about zip codes or state lines. It's about the living systems that actually support you. The way the water flows, the climate, the plants and animals that are truly your neighbors. Do you know what watershed you live in? This really shows the two different ways of seeing things. On one side, you've got the human map, all straight lines, kind of arbitrary, right? And on the other, you have nature's map, which flows and connects everything. You know, a river doesn't just stop because it hits a county line. A forest doesn't care about a national border. A bioregional view asks us to see the world as it actually is, this deeply interconnected web of life. But connecting to our life place, especially right now, means we also have to face something pretty tough. There is a huge elephant in the room, a massive, unspoken truth about the state of our world. And to really get it, we're going to look at a deeply personal story of loss. I mean, that is just so raw and honest. It grounds this idea of the elephant in a very real crisis, a divorce. It's that huge, painful thing that changes your entire world, something the author couldn't even talk about for years. So how does a story about personal loss connect to our planetary situation? Well, that elephant isn't just about one person's private pain anymore. It's become a symbol for a much, much larger experience that we're all sharing. And this is the critical point. We are all, in a way, going through a collective divorce. The systems we were raised to trust, the promise of endless growth, the idea that technology would magically fix everything, they're breaking down. We're watching the world we thought we knew change right before our eyes. And that feels like a kind of heartbreak. And you know what? There's actually a word for this exact feeling. Solastalgia. It's not nostalgia, where you miss a place you've left behind. It's this unique kind of grief you feel when your home is being transformed for the worse while you're still living in it. It's like feeling homesick for a place you haven't even left. Facing this kind of grief, man, it can be paralyzing. It can just stop you in your tracks. So where do we possibly go from here? Well, the answer, and this might be surprising, is that we have to turn inward first. Before we can even hope to build a better world out there, we've got to cultivate our own inner resilience. So why is this so essential? Because those tough emotions, the anxiety, the grief, they're not a sign that you're weak or broken. Not at all. They're a sign that you're paying attention, that you actually care. And when we honor that pain instead of pushing it away, that's what keeps us from burning out. It's what builds the strength to face these challenges and lays the foundation for all the good work we need to do. Thankfully, we're not just left floating out here trying to figure this all out alone. There's a really powerful framework out there from people like Joanna Macy that gives us a clear path from feeling completely overwhelmed to feeling truly empowered. It's called the practice of active hope, and it works like a spiral. First, you have to face reality, to look at what's happening without flinching. Then, and this is so important, you honor your pain for the world. You let yourself feel that grief. Doing that allows you to see with new eyes, to truly recognize how connected we are to everything. And only then can you go forth and take action that comes from a place of deep love and purpose, not panic. This idea of the night of faith is such a powerful mindset for this whole journey.
It's not about being blindly optimistic. It's about radically accepting reality, the good, the bad, all of it, without letting it crush you. It's about acting with courage, even when you have no idea what the outcome will be. It's a deep, profound trust in the path itself, not the destination.
And this, right here, brings us to the final and I think most expansive part of our story. By facing our grief, by building that inner strength, we don't just survive. We unlock this incredible new source of creative energy. We shift our focus from just getting by to becoming active stewards of our world. This is maybe the most hopeful truth of all. Your grief is not a dead end. It is the doorway. The very act of processing that pain, of finally turning to face that elephant in the room, is what unlocks the immense creative power we all have inside us. All that energy we spend trying to deny or suppress the hard stuff, it gets freed up for real constructive action.
And we've come full circle. We started with the fact that we're made of stardust. But after the journey we've just taken, from the cosmos, down to our bioregion, through our collective grief, and into this place of active hope, our relationship to that fact has changed. We're not just passive observers of the universe. We are active participants. You are a co-creator of the cosmos, helping to write the next chapter of this incredible story right here, in your own life place.
So I'll leave you with this question to really think about. Imagine you were writing a letter to someone who's going to live right where you are 7 generations from now. What choices are you making today that will become a part of their story? What legacy of care are you creating for the life place that you both call home?